Okay, happy Taco Tuesday. Oh, yes, it is. It's a glorious Taco Tuesday. This is take number 2 because I just got done recording 20 minutes and then I realized that there was a mute button on my microphone, so I'm watching it right now. Everything is kosher. Okay, we got a lot to talk about in this video. Stuff that I've already said in the past 20 minutes, but gonna say it again. If you are new here, welcome. If you could do me a favor and definitely drop a like. If you want to see future content, please definitely subscribe here. We talk, or we currently are talking a lot about SoFi, a lot about Palantir, and I'm probably going to be incorporating some other stocks as well too. But right now, the overall market we're going to be getting to momentarily is kind of just really pulling back a little bit. We ran up yesterday. Pulling back a little bit, totally healthy, totally fine. It irritates people, but hey, you gotta take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward. You just can't constantly take 2 steps up, because if you do, well, then you're gonna see that you're gonna be taking 3 steps back, and it's gonna hurt. Oh, it's gonna be painful. Okay, so today, happy Veterans Day. I'm a veteran here in America. Any other fellow veterans out there, happy Veterans Day. And it's also a Veterans Day around the world. A lot of people really forget this. We are celebrating ending World War I, and we can also celebrate by ending pretty much any wars. War is definitely not good. I'm an Afghan vet. I love my country, but I can tell you that war sucked major nuts. Major nuts indeed. Should have never really been there for that long. Okay, here we go. Tomorrow, we're going to be getting some Fed speaking. It may probably not really sway the market too much. Honestly, we really got to wait until the government shutdown is officially over. Right now, there's still some fights going on. Could also be the reason why the market is pulling back a little bit. Here's going to be the big one. Thursday, CPI. Okay. CPI really needs, and we're also getting initial jobless claims too. Things cannot be too terrible. If things show stuff being really bad, like last week, the market's going to panic and freak out. The market wants a little bit of bad stuff, but honestly, right now, the way stuff is situated, even if we get somewhat like okay or even good, as long as the Fed comes out and says, you want to know what? We may not cut in December, but we're guaranteeing maybe a January cut. The market should really be okay with that. But I mean, if we get a cut in December, that's going to be great. I honestly do believe that we could rally into the end of the year and we could sell off early next year. Could happen. PPI is going to be a big one too, but we just really need this government to start rock and rolling and get back with these reports. And when that does happen, we're going to be getting a lot more confirmation from, definitely from the Fed. But as for the SPY right now, like I said, pretty much just holding. But we are holding yesterday gains, which is good. We definitely pushed up, definitely gapped up yesterday. It's looking like we could get a V-shape pretty much recovery from a couple weeks ago, and we could honestly really bust through all-time highs. That would be awesome. SoFi, pretty much right now, SoFi is just really stagnant, but really holding its gains. And going into the end of the day, we really got to hold the $30 line. If I'm willing to place a wager, actually, I really don't want to say that because I don't have any call options. I just own shares. It would just be very much more bullish if we maintain the $30 price dollar range. Really bullish. If we start dipping below the $30, especially looking on SoFi on a daily time frame over here, really got to hold gains from definitely below $29. But once again, I mean, into early next week, we're just less than 5% away from all-time highs. Where we are right now, we are oopsie, I kind of lied a little bit. We're less than 10%. Less than 10% away. Actually, yeah, less than 10%. $2.46, less than 10%. We could easily do that in one day. We could easily do that in a couple days. We're just really waiting on news. We're not getting any news right now with SoFi. SoFi is really moving with the broader market. Really same thing with also Palantir as well too. I'm not holding any shares on Palantir. I have in the past. I'm still bullish on Palantir, but Palantir still really same thing. A lot of people are really pissed off that Palantir kind of really dropped after earnings and doing a very good recovery. A lot of buyers definitely stepped in around this level because we didn't touch, but I mean, it was a clear bounce around the 100-day moving average. And a lot of people are extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. But with CPI, good CPI coming in, a rate cut either talked about or confirmed, or even the Fed really just being dovish and saying, hey, look, don't really expect one for December, but next year, oh man, yeah. If the Federal Reserve comes out and starts saying, hey, the labor market's really going down south, we could really see SoFi, but then again, the broader market really start kind of getting hit in a way. Right now, it's just really a waiting game. We just really got to see what ends up happening. And my prediction for CPI data coming out hopefully this week, if the government is fully back on reopening, government shutdown ending. Let's see. News here, government shutdown ending, government shutdown live updates, funding bill moves to the House after Senate passage. Ooh, I didn't read this yet. House Senate Republicans won the last vote to end the shutdown. Whoa, okay. Senate advances deal to end the government shutdown. Here is the problem, though. The problem. This is only good until January. So we theoretically could rally into the new year, and then it's like, hey, this bullshit is all over again, 2026. We still got drama. We're just delaying the drama. Politics, I hate them so much. I don't like to use the word hate anymore, but this is one thing that I just despise. So we really got to see what comes out of this stuff, what really transpires. But yeah, hopefully these people get their heads out of their bums, or if they're doing it on purpose, hopefully they stop. But as soon as this pretty much gets rock and rolling and done, as long as we are getting data, CPI this week, and all the other stuff the Federal Reserve needs to really make a prediction, we could see really good things happening. And if we don't see really good things happening, oh man, it could very well get pretty nasty. That's really about it for updates today. Just really, it's a waiting game. Anyone who's been invested in stocks for the long term, it's just a waiting game. A lot of people are really, really banking and hoping that this market does a 50% sell-off. That is so hard because there's so much money on the sidelines. I talked about this in yesterday's video. There's $7 trillion on the sidelines. The market goes down by 5%, you're going to have money siphoning on in. The market goes down 10%, you're going to have even more money siphoning on in. 15%, forget about it. You're going to have money cycling on in. When money is cycling on in, it's buying pressure. But here's the reality. If the big dogs, corrupt big dogs, in my opinion, want the market to go down, they're going to make the market go down. So we really got to see what ends up happening. Otherwise, that's pretty much about it for some short updates for today. Hopefully the government reopens soon. Hopefully the Feds, the Federal Reserve, they get info. Hopefully they stop being divided and maybe show some unity. And I mean, hey, if the Federal Reserve comes out and says, hey, we're unified to cut rates, oh boy. Yeah, SoFi, let's go. All right. I'll be posting a new video more than likely tomorrow. If you're new here, like I said, please subscribe if you want more content. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.